Previously on Southend United Road to Glory career mode, we were able to follow up a disappointing and gut-wrenching 2-1 loss to Birmingham after conceding in the 90th minute with a 2-0 win against Blackburn. We also played a game against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup, easily our toughest match to date. We were able to take it to extra time and I left you hanging on penalties. Do I go through? Do I drop out? All will be revealed. That's what happened last time, and let the glory continue. Hey guys, how's it going? The Marsbucks here. It's episode 6 of the Southend Road to Glory career mode. And of course, as I explained before in the previous episode, I left you hanging on penalties. And as we all know, Arsenal, a very good, strong attacking team, but this is not their strongest lineup. They don't have a lot of great penalty takers in their team, as you can look. Of course, they've got better penalty takers than us, but I don't know, without boasting, I do consider myself, I say this all the time, relatively good at penalties, as I show there. Yassine Benzia getting the first, but that's the easy part. It's saving them, which is the difficult part, but I pull that off too. Alberto Costa, one of the transfers from Valencia for Arsenal, not able to hit the back of the net. Boniperti does it as well. Our captain stepping up to the spot and getting it. Aaron Ramsey, he scored 2 against us in this game and slots another one down the middle. The stutter and the shot down the middle. It's hard to read those when they're going into the shot. But Mosen, again, it's another smash. Not a great one. Very easily could have been saved if Vito Manoy or whatever went the right way. Santi Cazorla, it's another save. Davis gets a foot onto it. Does not bounce back in. I thought for a second it might, but no, it hits the top of the net. And look at this. Look at this. Boniperti, our 4th penalty taker with a chance to win the game. And even if he misses this, we still have a chance to take it out. But he can seal it and does. Beautiful top left-hand corner. And after the wait, the 4-something days, I left you hanging on this result. We got the win. It's a 4-1 penalty win over Arsenal. And when it comes down to penalties, anything goes. And we were the ones that got the victory. Incredible. Now the votes. I gave 1 vote to Yassine Benzia. That puts him up to a pretty high total. I gave 2 votes to our goalkeeper, Carl Davis, and the 3 votes, his first votes of the season, and me and FIFA 13's joint, at least player of the match on my team, is Marwan Mosen. He had a phenomenal game, a very good game. You can see the cash rolling in for the victory in the Capital One Cup. Absolutely nothing. You can't really buy shit with that, but oh well, too bad. We got another game now against top of the table Blackburn Rovers, and they're looking pretty strong, and they're looking like they're probably gonna finally get up back to where they, or I don't know if that's where they belong, but they're finally going to get up to the Premier League. I mean, they bloody won the thing like almost over 10 years ago. But anyway, have a look at where we are in the ladder at the moment. On 12 points, currently sitting in 12th with 3 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses, 2 up on goal difference. Now, yeah, obviously it's not an ideal spot to be in considering where we want to go and what we're trying to achieve, but this is right at the start, a sliding tackle, and the keeper just runs completely out of position, not even toward Rhodes, and it's just an empty net, and it's FIFA 13 not rewarding the player for making, look, a good, clean slide tackle. Ball just goes right to him. I swear on my life, I'm not going anywhere near that Y button when that goalkeeper comes out, but this is straight from kickoff, still looking dangerous and still trying to get it back immediately. Bostock going through the line, having a shot, hitting the post, and that's going to be rebounding right back, going into my forward half, which thankfully didn't result to anything. This is a little later on in the half and quite toward the end of it. Barcroft able to beat his man with the dribble, wins the dribble. Richards again winning the dribble, and another shot. It's hit that same post again, and that goalkeeper is just absolutely lucky as shit that it's not going just 1 bloody centimetre or maybe a little more toward the right, and damn, this thing's just, it's never going to rebound and hit the post in, unfortunately. But Barcroft, a good lofted through ball, he's gone through, he's going to have a shot near post OP, and that's it. Nicholas Barcroft, our beautiful Swedish Messi, 53rd minute, he's just getting quicker and quicker, and he's getting more and more dangerous on the ball, and his ball control and his finishing as well is just absolutely way above what his actual overall is. And Chris Keane absolutely making a hash of his attempts to try to contain Linganzi or whatever, who I believe is, I don't know if he's actually bought him yet, but he might be one of MGH's targets in his Bradford City career mode. But either way, I don't know if he actually plays for Blackburn, but whatever. Bostock landed off to Barcroft, can't put it in for the winner in the 84th minute. So this is 90th minute now, and that danger man, Linganzi or whatever, I don't care. Etuhu gets laid off for the shot. Probably should have held it a little longer. It was not that threatening a shot in the end, and he didn't have a lot of space to work with. So yeah, it's another draw. Blackburn Rovers, 1 point from the top of the table. I think we'll take that. But anyway, the votes yet again against Blackburn this time. I got 1 for Roas. He did well. I've got 2 for Bostock and 3 for, of course, our goal scorer, Nicholas Barcroft. Yet again, huge influence in the game, a high rating, of course, if you could see it before. And have a look at this. Miguel Corona, one of the free agents I picked up right at the beginning, said that he wanted me to loan him out because I hadn't been playing him a lot. And to be fair, that is fair. But, yeah, it is completely fair because there's a lot of players now, a lot of young players, which I don't necessarily want to sell. If it means selling them, getting more cash and being able to buy players I really want, then maybe it will come down to that. But there are some players in there which I like having in my team. I like having them as an option to play if one of my better players needs a rest, and someone that I can develop over the years. And I'm actually thinking about not only just requesting Corona's, just accepting Corona's request and actually loaning him out, but maybe loaning out a few others. I'm thinking, I'm actually scouting Italy at the moment with what's his name? Fabio Milan, my one-star. My one-star. Oh, well, hold on for a second, because this is brilliant team movement. Boniperti cuts in. Speaking of Italians, that man, Filippo Boniperti, and our captain has gotten it again. The long sleeve, you beauty, in the 9th. No, not in the 9th, in the 11th minute. So that's an early start to this game, and that's exactly what we need, because we've had a few draws, more than we would want. And, yeah, let's going to keep on going. Boniperti again, having a shot, being rebounded, goes back, falls to Barcroft. Nothing was on. Had to pass it back to Gortzka, to Boniperti, to Benzia. Charging through. Keeper steps out yet again and leaves that near post completely open for Benzia to just smash it into that bottom right-hand corner in the 20th minute. Now Hunt, a ball in Armfield or Arfield or whatever. Now Clayton, they're passing the ball around. And again, Goban, Sean Scannell shoots it and it goes through. I thought that maybe the defender, I was running across his path or his shot or his side at goal. I was hoping maybe there'd be a block there or there could be an interception, but not to be, unfortunately. Muru now on the ball, the start of the second. Richards, he has to work in not a lot of space. The stop and turn, can't do anything. The Berbatov spin, not working for me. Well, it did work, but the only problem is the shot was off target. Now, Boniperti, we've started a pretty good fast break and a good run here. Benzia, he's got Barcroft on, and he goes to him. He's going to shoot back in. Doesn't lay it off for anyone else. Tackled, falls to Muru. Shots right at the keeper. He makes a good quick save. That goes over for a corner, which obviously didn't result in anything. Boniperti, Barcroft, bridging through past Hunt, the defender again, and a fake shot. I'm fond of it. Another one, not to be. Maybe should have opted for the finesse shot. I don't know why. I just really wanted to power it top right-hand corner, but not to be. At least we've still got the victory, but we've had a hell of a lot of chances to get some breathing space, and now the first real danger at the moment in this half. They're attacking. Sean Scannell, back to Clayton, in the net, and that's gone. It's another draw, at least for now. Unless one team... No, now it is a draw. Oh, well, too bad. I was hoping to build up well, hey, we might still score a goal. Nope, fuck yeah. It's another draw. So, damn it, it's a second draw now in a row. And, I really can't complain about 2 points from 2 games. But, I mean, I need wins, because at the point I'm at the moment, I really want to get a little higher up the ladder. But, we're at that stage in the season where one win could take you up 5 spots. But either way, votes, because I've taken way too long. 1 vote to Gortzka, 2 to Benzia, and 3 to Boniperti, our captain. Brilliant game. And you can see here, Blake Galloway, I've had him in my youth squad for quite a while now, several months. And I figured, with this whole idea I've come up with about finally loaning out a few players, I think I'm going to sign him and loan him out when the transfer window comes. But for now, guys, we're in October, and it's time for the first J-Bucks Medal monthly update. And lads, this is how it's looking after every game up until this point. That counts for games within August and September. And here they are, the top 5 and the rest of the votes. Not necessarily the top 5 players, but more the top 5 total votes, whether they be shared or by just one person. As you can see up the top, Yassine Benzia leading it at this point, doing a good strong start to the season on 14 votes, and currently in second shared is Nicholas Barcroft and Carl Davis, Filippo Boniperti on 8, and a player who has had a relatively slow start by his standards to the season, at least in terms of votes, is Nathaniel Richards. He was leading at this point, now 9 votes off the pace, and Leon Gortzka sharing with him the 5th spot on 5 as well. Bostock and Straker on 4, Arcade, Eccleston, Mosen and Roas on 3, and on 2 votes are Craig Edwards and Chris Keane. So that's how the votes are looking after August and September, the first monthly updates for, of course, this season. And, of course, something that we normally do whenever there is a J-Bucks Medal monthly update, we look at, of course, the squad report. And I'm just going to let them roll on through. Nathan Arcade, he's grown by 5, phenomenal. Absolute phenomenal. Someone else who's doing quite well, Leon Gordska, who's grown by 3. Bonnie Perty by 2. Roas hasn't grown a lot, though I haven't really played him all too much. One player that is you'll find going to grow by a fair bit, not this one. Not that one. I think I might have already passed him. Okay, apparently I have. But Yassine Benzia, I don't know where he is. I don't know if we've already passed him or not. But Yassine Benzia has been growing quite well, as is Muru again. I'm expecting Muru to really have it. There he is. a bit of a breakout year. But Benzia, of course, has been growing very well. And I know RK has grown by a lot, but I really can't tell. He's had a very good start to the season. I don't know if I can't really tell a change in quality as yet, despite the fact that he's grown by so much in such a short amount of time. I mean, it's exciting, but I doubt he's going to keep up that level of growth consistent throughout the entire season. If he did, he'd be at like 90. He'd be the world's best defender by the end of the season. And oh shit, I'd like that. But anyway, it's another game now. Hull City still in the championship here, and I'm really hoping for a win here because, man, 3 votes would be huge. You're about to see, I think. No, I actually, I don't think you are. Oh, well, too bad. I thought I was going to get up the votes for or where we were sitting at the moment, but either way, Keane with a phenomenal, tremendous slide tackle to start this chain. Barcroft into Richards. Richards takes it first touch awkwardly, and he kind of positions himself wrong for it. A huge lofted through ball into Simpson. Who's tagging him? I don't know. Case had to push up and put Simpson off the shot, and thankfully, Davis probably would have kept it out if it was on target, but it was off target. It led, of course, a little later on to a free kick. Now, this is where it's just going to get ridiculous. We try to clear it. We win possession. No, apparently we don't. Stewart passing it back into Aluko, but we cut off possession. Wagner, they've still got possession. Quinn back in. Simpson, cross, header, hits the post. We're saved. The keeper gets up, hits the post again. We clear it. They've still got possession. A wayward shot, and that is just, again, it's like, why can't we clear the fucking ball in FIFA 13? It's a mess. We just need to get possession and boot the shit out of here. I was pressing B, not X, not A. I was pressing B as many times as possible. B to just fucking just whack it out of there. One time I actually managed to pull it off, but it just went right to one of their players. Unfortunately, Richards taking an extra touch in the box, and that meant that the keeper could run onto it. And another one of these lofted through balls. This one will be deadly because Fryatt, with a beautiful like FIFA 11 finesse shot finish, beautifully in the top right hand corner. And yeah, so I decided, okay, about to make a few changes because I really can't afford losses or losses to what I want to try to do in this season, which is of course get promoted to the Premier League however means necessary. This isn't a loss, is really not going to help. Fryatt again, nearly getting a goal, and a very good second effort by Quinn, but a good save. It was matched by Davis. And yeah, now this is very, very late on. Edwards is going to loft it through beautifully in Eccleston. He gets taken out of the legs. That's going to be a penalty. We're about to be saved by the referees, but only if we are able to slot the penalty. We'll at least get the 1 point if we can keep our heads on defensively. But Bonnie Perty has to put it in and does. 88th minute. Our captain yet again stepping up and scoring the penalty when we need him to. And yeah, 90th minute. They're passing it around. Nothing coming for any other teams. And it's a 3rd draw in a row. Now, I don't think it's like, I don't really think we need to panic as yet. We've still got tons of time left. But yeah, bloody hell. But either way, the votes. Who did I give my votes to? I'm going to give 1 vote to Carl Davis, of course. He stopped a few good ones. And Chris Keane with 2. And Bonnie Perty, yet again, our captain and the penalty taker with the 3 votes. He done well. He done well. Great grammar. But anyway, yeah, he did well. Blake Galloway, of course, our scouted Australian striker, said yes. I don't know if I'm going to play him or not, but I'll definitely be sure to loan him out because I'd be interested to see where he gets to. I think he's got an okay potential anyway. But speaking of scouts and speaking of scouted players, Fabio Milan comes back with only 1. He does have a max of 91 potential, which is good. But you look at his actual overall currently, 36 to 52. That means if we were to sign him, like probably at best, he's probably going to be like a high 40s. And that's like a what? I really can't play a high 40s player. But yeah, well, I continue to scout him to see if he's going to, how his potential is going to wind up. But either way, that's going to do it for the 6th episode of the Season 3 Southend United Road to Glory. And guys, I will see you next time. But for now, let's hit, of course, your target. And do not forget, guys, to hit, of course, your target, which is 1,300 likes. And thank you so much for watching. Guys, I'm your Game of the Masterbucks. Follow me on Twitter, like and subscribe. And of course, yeah, that'll do it for me. Stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.